My God.
working on that Addicted, you know what I'm saying? Like with Lil Wayne.
Yeah.
How did that come about?
That was all Rico Love.
Well,
Shout out,
Rico.
Shout out to Rico Love, man. I literally did the record. We flew down there, man. Shout out to Rico Love and Danger, because I was working with them at the time. Do the record, and Rico's like, I got an idea for this. And I was like, all right, do what you do. I don't know what you. And so, sure enough, I guess he was working and writing with Sweetie as well.
Yeah.
And then he had to connect with Wayne. He was like, man, I'm gonna play this for Wayne and see if he want to jump on it.
Yeah.
Like that was literally all the OG putting that together.
Yeah.
And then he just presented to me like, bro, I got it all, man. This look.
What did you think when Wayne hopped on the thing?
I was, bro, come on.
Yeah.
Come on,
That's what
bro.
I'm saying.
I couldn't do nothing but just put like, bro. I mean, but to me, that's a difference between a producer and someone that, you know, says like, oh, but he really helped put that together to make that record what it was.
Exactly.
Yeah.
How do you feel about this AI right now, man? And what do you think that's going to take the game, Krit?
I think I likened it to when artists used to be on 8-track or ADATs back in the day, and you only had so many times you could say something, but you got to get it right. You got to know your verse. Versus when Pro Tools hit. Now you got all the tracks in the world, and so you got more time to create. And I'm pretty sure the people are like, no, I had to learn this verse. I had to sing this perfectly in order to create this music. And I didn't have the opportunity to do all the takes over and over again. It probably was like, you're not mastering your song.
Yeah.
We at that point now where AI is this thing that I feel like I'm going to get the opportunity to battle against, where it's like, it ain't soul. Yeah, you can make it sound like that from different inflections of other artists, because that's pretty much what you're teaching it.
Exactly.
But it's not a human being. Okay. And the interesting thing is, I'm curious of how it's supposed to sweat on stage.
Exactly.
Like how it's supposed to kneel down and dap somebody up after the show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, that's gonna be real. How's it gonna jump out into the crowd?
Yeah.
That's gonna be interesting.
Yeah, you just gave a lot of game, and I don't know if people really like picked it up. So, how important is that engagement with the friends always never shaded? That's what I call fans.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
They
saying?
just
like,
support us, don't they? Yeah.
So how important is that for you to have that relationship?
Yeah, I mean, to me, it's everything. I wouldn't be in this position if people didn't support my music. If no one ever wanted to hear what I had to say, I would not be here. Yeah. So it's all a derivative of me creating something that people wanted to listen to and can relate to. But I'm not too like fearful of AI. I'm not worried about it as much, because again, people and having a human interaction is what it's all about.
That's right.
You know, like clearly we had bots and all this stuff before we got to the point where AI was here. We had CGI, you know, it's seeing something that you know this ain't real. You know what I'm saying? You know this ain't real. I mean, Matrix, bro, that was CGI. I mean, it's really no different than what we had now. It's just you having the intuition and trying not to be fooled, or inquiring enough to not be fooled. Like, oh man, that song jamming, man, who wrote it? Oh man, who's the producer? If you go down the rabbit hole long enough, you be like, oh, that's not even a real person. And he be like, I'm good.
Exactly. There's a lot of people getting real mad about it, bro. Like, you really get mad about something that ain't real. Like, it's crazy.
So I understand the frustration if you hear yourself in it, though. Like if you hear that that's your inflection, that's your way of pronouncing something, that's your way of singing, your tone, your riff. If you hear that, then I can understand the frustration. You know, the beauty about being country is a little hard to do that dialect sometimes. But trust me, if I heard somebody talking about country shit, and I'm like, whoa, buddy.
Come back here.
Like, nah. So, but I understand the frustration, because it does again add that extra element of saying what we do as artists is just disposable. It's not an art to it. If you just gonna throw it in there like, oh yeah, I made a song. Well, how? Like, oh, I just prompted it.
Come on now.
Damn, like now, you know, when you know it, it might take you a week to write a verse. You know, songs, a 3-minute 20-second song could take a year to complete. And a person listens to it in 3 minutes 20 seconds decide they don't like it.
That's crazy.
Ain't that something?
Stand out. Now, one more.
Come on with it.
Stand out of the bullshit, Krit. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're not one of those artists that be into the bullshit that be going on social media. Like, how do you maintain that You know what I'm saying? And I wouldn't even call it an image, because you know what I'm saying, how you came in here very humble in real life. Like, how do you stay out of the way and not get, you know, intertwined with the bullshit that be going on social media?
Man, I'm blessed. Yeah. Like, I really, for me, it's like trying to be as transparent in my music, but also remembering what I came into this for. Right? I mean, yeah, we acquire certain things on the path, but at one point in my life, I just wanted people to hear my experience from Meridian, Mississippi, and that's never went away. So I think you can get caught up in the competitiveness, and I actually did with a record like Mount Olympus and frustration towards the industry. But I realized that I started writing music based off of my anger and my frustration, and they don't understand Mississippi, and that put me in a real dark space.
Yeah.
And then in those moments, you ask yourself, does the person that's interviewing me really, I could give them a reaction and I could go in there, but it's just gonna benefit them and diminish my career.
Exactly.
I feel that.
Because it's gonna get chopped up, clipped up, and then now I'm just this angry country boy from Mississippi.
Exactly.
You know, to them, it's like, yeah, you know. And so for me, it's like never taking it to that degree, but also remember, man, like, God is the reason why I'm in this situation.
I feel you.
And so, man, as long as I can take care of my family, I can promote myself and reinforce a positive narrative toward Meridian, Mississippi, I've already succeeded.
Yeah. I mean, Mount Olympus, when you cussed everybody's asses out on one record, okay, you
bring
know
it back right there.
Nah, man. Look, I was just confused.
Yeah.
But it also was a test, because it also showed me, to your point, it's like, man, the industry chooses at the end of the day. Before you even decide to get into the game, before you decide to make a song, it's already positioned in a way that if you talk about this thing, or if you promote this, or you're not gonna get but so far. And it just is what it is. And the industry is not a human. It's a bank. Think of a bank. People work in that bank, but you can't. If that bank take your house, who do you call and get mad at? It's an industry of what it do. It promotes what it promotes, and so you just gotta understand, if you can get what you can get out of it, you can help people along the way. It's really what it is.
Well, see, the thing about you though, Krit, you managed to have a successful career outside of the industry, but inside of it at the same time. So I mean, how the hell did you pull that off?
The Howlin' Wolf method. Pay me what you owe me, no more, no less. Let me get the fuck on down.
Exactly.
I don't know if I can cuss now.
Say what you need to say.
Let me get the fuck on down, man. Like, I don't
mind being by myself. Just give me my percentage.
Yeah, let me. I don't care. Like, the accolades, it took me a long time to realize, man. Like, that don't mean nothing.
How did you get over that hump though? Because ego says, I want the recognition, Krit.
Yeah, I mean, because you get put in a position where you do what I was told. You make great music, you'll be rewarded for that.
Yeah.
For it was a mighty long time, I did the most. I did as much as I could, as creative as I could go. And when I tell you, it was like, it still was that brick wall with that. And then I realized, you know what, this ain't got nothing to do with music. And so from that point on, I was like, man, I don't give a fuck. And then the people that might be judging me on this narrative, they can't do what I do. So that's a weird narrative too.
Yeah.
Or they might not like the music I make, so I don't have a shot anyway. Yeah. And so I was like, man, this is just for me and mine. Keep it moving, and the people that's gonna love it, and no more, no less.
That's what I wanted to ask you about too, with that Forever's a Mighty Long Time. That is probably one of the greatest albums in Southern hip hop history as well, sir.
Man.
So when you say you put your all into it, I can agree with that as a listener to that thing. But how did your fan base receive that album then? Because I know the industry was still on some bullshit, but your people.
The tours, it was amazing. And then going from that to go to Krit is here.
Yeah.
And then COVID hit, right? But there was this, it was so amazing. And even with the way the industry was changing, because a lot of people started to ask questions about the content of the music. I don't know, and we started talking about mental health a lot.
Yeah.
It started to be this whole shift where it was like, man, you know what? Why do we say bitch and hoes on record so much nowadays?
Yeah.
And so everybody was like, you know what? Let me think about that. And then COVID hit.
Damn.
Then everybody had to go inside.
Yeah.
Look, it was a time, but you know, it showed me something. All that process showed me how to live my life outside of music.
Yeah.
Because I had no idea what living life and being grounded, everything was surrounded around music.
Exactly.
Tour, music, be on the road. And I didn't realize how much that was taking a toll on my physical health either until I had to sit down.